Sorry about that, Pandas. Something happened with my mic. I just told you all the secrets to trading, but my mic was muted, and the thing is I can only say it once in my lifetime. Pandas, I'm sorry, you guys missed it. I just told you all the secrets of trading. Unfortunately, my mic was off. It was disabled for some reason. Pandas, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you scalp that like button. Day trading, good morning. Turtle Toast, good morning. Adashi, good morning. SW Blaze, good morning. Sounds like relaxation, good morning. Exponential, good morning. BPCF, good morning. Welcome, guys. Adashi, good morning. Kyle Lubers. Turtle Toes. Hi, Panda. How would we trade news if we wanted to? You just trade it. You just go. You just do it. Max contracts, choose a side before the news hits. Like 5 seconds before the news, and then you're good. Mike G, good morning. Sorry, guys. Yes, I was muted. Sorry. I got it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Anthony asks, what asset is this? Is the S&P Futures ES Emini. I'm barely green. I don't know if I'm actually green right now. I should be green, hopefully. But man, oh man, I got hit. I'm not gonna lie, I got hit. You can see what I said basically when I was muted was we were ready 8:30 a.m. this morning Eastern time for the CPI numbers. And look at the CPI. It's a make or break your account news event, and it comes with all the second entry long off the 20 EMA. So you could have chose the right direction here just purely off the price action. And we see a huge move up, and with this move you could have passed any single eval with Apex with one single trade. That's all it would take. One single trade, you could have passed it. So I'm just saying that it is the easiest way to pass your eval trading the news. So I saw this huge move up, and also Big Mama of course triggers. And I think, oh man, I'll talk about today's trading if I have time. Hopefully, hopefully, if I get out of this trade, I'll probably go over my off-stream trades. But yesterday was tough, Pandas, and right now, like I did lose this trade here. I 1, 2, 3, 4 scale-ins, and I lost it. It is what it is. So, but it was calculated. I felt like, okay, I'm gonna just attempt this. I felt like it was a high probability I can come out at least break even. But unfortunately, I couldn't. And it was based off the 10,000 tick chart. With this trap trade, I came with a retracement, and I tried to go long off the first entry here, off the 20 MA, also off the second entry, and eventually this traps and takes me out. We may get a second entry long here, Panos. Yeah, maybe interested. The market's about to open in 10 minutes, though. Second entry long here, huh? Interesting. Oh, is that? It's not. Sorry, it's not second entry long. I don't know how to count. Apparently, I do not know how to count my legs. I thought it did this. But it didn't. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I wish this would keep going up. I hope this doesn't stop me out, Pandas. I really hope this doesn't stop me out. I'll even come out right at break even, just in case it wants to tick shot me. Just in case that tick shot. I'm hoping this can keep going up, but at the end, this is all free money. Risk-free trading here. It's a good place to be when your stop is underneath the 20 EMA. So I can use a 20 EMA right now as my stop loss, and I can just let this keep riding up until it breaks the 20 EMA, which is a really good place to be, right? That's a really good trade to be in. But from the looks of it, it looks like I might get stopped out, but who knows? Pandas can dream. Pandas can dream. Yes, I'm online early on news days because the volatility is very high early in the morning. So the CPI numbers, yep. That was it. Huge news. Huge news. Hopefully it could tap off the 20 MA and not take me out. Hopefully, but we'll see. I'm hoping it doesn't stop me out. Pandas can dream. I mean, I have nothing to worry about. It's a risk-free trade. Technically, this is all bamboo I could have protected, but the price you pay is right. I'm letting this pull back because the potential of this going even higher. That's what I'm trying to gain here. That's what I'm really trying to gain. That's the price I'm paying here for this probability. So hopefully this can go up and not stop me out. I have a feeling we're going to be okay, pandas. Right? I just have this optimistic feeling this is going to reverse here, not even touch the 20 MA. It's going to reverse here. And if it does touch the 20 MA, it'll just tap right off of it, still keeping me safe because I'm one tick underneath the 20 MA. And I just have a good feeling, pandas. I have a good feeling about this one. What can I say? Market's about to open in 6 minutes. I just have a good feeling. We're going to just keep going up and I have nothing to worry about. Just going to let it play out and just make some bamboo. That's what I'm feeling, pandas. That's what I'm feeling. Good morning, guys. Let me say good morning to a couple more of you guys. A lot of you guys are pretty engaged. A lot of you guys felt the need to tell me I was muted. Yes. Maybe I should start the stream every single time muted so everyone just jumps in to tell me I'm muted. Get some more engagement. I've seen more engagement here than I've ever had before just because I was muted. It's going to be a 200 IQ type play to work the algo. Cody M. Let me say good morning to my pandas at least. Sounds like relaxation. Good morning, Cody M. Good morning, GC Burke. Good morning. Kyle Lubers, welcome. SW Blaze, Charles Wilson, good morning. Ralph Gruns, good morning. Peter Cho, welcome. Facundo, welcome. Panda in Ninja Trader settings, what trading hours do you use? I use the default, but for the 5-minute chart, I actually use the regular trading hours only. Pirate, good morning. Good morning. What time is the news? The news was at 8:30 a.m. You'll see CPI numbers. It already passed. Facundo, good morning. Peter Cho, good morning. Mike Thompson, good morning. Charles Wilson, good morning. Make sure you scalp that like button. Yes, sir. All right, pandas. I still feel optimistic. I feel okay, pandas. Like, I feel like at any moment this is going to reverse and shoot right back up. And we're going to get a nice 10-point runner here. That's what I'm feeling, pandas. I feel like that's going to happen here. I'm still optimistic. Even though we're only about 1 point away from stopping me out, I'm still super optimistic here that we're going to bounce right off the 20 MA and not even stop me out. It's going to work perfectly as planned. Just watch. Just get ready. It's going to do exactly what I said. And come on. Don't. Come on. Bounce off the 20 MA. Honestly, you don't even have to touch the 20 MA. You're close enough. Aren't you close enough? You can reverse here. It's pretty much the same thing. Yes. Okay. Wick is good. We want to see a long wick here, or a long tail. Yes. Okay. I mean, even better if it ends green. This candle ends green. Even better. Come on. Yes. Misses the 20 MA by 2 ticks. Yes. Reversing. As planned. Calculated, pandas. Completely calculated here. I knew that was going to happen. And now we're going to get at least 10 to 20 points here, right? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. At least 10 points. 10 points is right here. That's 10 points. Hopefully we get some 10 points here. It's a good place to be when the 20 EMA is your stop loss. When your stop loss is at the 20 EMA, We're gonna use a 20 EMA right now as our trailing stop loss, and I hope that I don't have to actually manage this one. I'm gonna let it run on its own. I think I'm gonna let it run on its own, pandas. What do you say? Should we just allow this to keep going and only get out of the trade with a stop loss? I'm actually down for that. I will only get out of this trade if it stops me out with my trailing stop loss. It's the only time I'll come out of this trade. Okay, I'll keep it here for now just because there's not that much space. It's pretty much the same thing right now. Pandas, we're gonna let this ride up as high as it can, and we're gonna let it just fly. We're gonna let it fly. And we're not worried at all, right, pandas? We have nothing to worry about. $10-point runner is nice. 20-point runner is better. Pandas, like I mentioned, doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. Bounce off the 20 EMA, not even touch it. And we are looking okay right now, pandas. We are looking really okay. Whoo-wee. Super Saiyan. Got that higher low now. Let's get a higher low. Let's get a higher low. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about stopping me out right now. Let's get that higher low. Don't even think about going down. But if you do, we're making a higher low, right, pandas? Whoo! Let's keep going up. I got nothing to worry about. I got nothing to worry about here. We're completely fine. Market's about to open in 5 seconds. Hopefully it doesn't stop me out with the volatility in the market opens. Hopefully it can just
5
shoot to the
trap.
upside, right? The market open. Shoot to the upside. Yes! No! Yes! Go up. Market open volatility. Push up. Yes! No! 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 Okay, 20 EMA. 20 EMA. I know I could trust you. 20 EMA. I know I can trust you. Trusty friend. Higher low, second entry long. Higher low, second entry long. Let's go. No! Okay. Yes! Yes! Second entry long. No, don't reverse. Don't be a trap. What? A trap trade. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, don't do it. Don't do that. No! No! Reverses! No! Failed trap? What? What is happening, pandas? 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 Super Saiyan! 20 EMA. Oh. It could be your best friend or your worst enemy. We are looking fine, pandas. I mean, I'm using 20 EMA. I'm gonna put it 1 point underneath the 20 EMA. I usually use 2 points underneath the 20 EMA. Sure, I use 2 points underneath the 20 EMA here. Okay, it's right at break even, pretty much. So I know I can't lose. We're gonna let this keep running. Oh no! Double top? Double top? What is this? 20 EMA? Come on, do your job. You had one job. You had one job, 20 EMA. You had one job. No! Oh, it's gonna take me out, huh? It's gonna reverse big time here. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh my god. I'm still in this trade. How, pandas? How? How am I still in this trade? Oh my, pandas, I'm still in this trade. Pandas, what is happening? It thought it could tick shot me. It thought it could shoot me right in the tick. But I was too far back. I was too far back. Pandas, my tick is protected. My tick is protected. Pandas, What is happening? What is this? Pandas! Let's go, baby! Let's get some bamboo. Let's get some bamboo. I think I feel safer now. I feel even safer the fact that this tried to reverse, but it couldn't. Now we got a triple test. I feel like we could really launch here. We could really launch it. Basically creating this consolidation right here. And it's gonna launch, right? Make a measure move. That's what I'm thinking. Measure move. We want to launch. We just want to launch off of this, pandas. Right? We want to consolidate and then break out again. Right? Breakout, consolidate, breakout. That's what we're looking for right now, pandas. Let's go, baby. That is what we're looking for. Ooh! Super Saiyan! Oh, man. Don't come back. Don't come back in the boo box. We got the 20 EMA just protecting us beautifully at this point. I really feel like my stop loss here is fine. Like, I just want to let this ride. I want to let this ride. Like, I don't know. I feel like anything here is free game for it to come back into. I want to let this ride a little bit. Trading range now. Trading range. It tried so hard. Higher low setup. Higher low setup. I may use this as a new pivot. If it makes a higher low, I'll use this as a new pivot. Protect some bamboo, at least. Make the higher low. Come on. Come on. Higher low. Higher low. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you want to go higher. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, that's not looking too... Okay. Okay, inside bar, higher low. New pivot here. It's my new pivot. We're going to protect some bamboo right now, pandas. We're going to protect 1, 2, 3 points here. And I think we're fine. I think we're looking real good. We're looking really good right now. Oh boy, second entry long. I want to protect these 3 points here. I don't know why. I don't know why. Do I need to? 3 points, 150 bucks. Is it really that important, pandas? For potential massive gains? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're still okay, pandas. I think we're really good. Hopefully we're going to break out of this consolidation, right? Breakout, consolidation to another breakout. That's what I'm hoping for. That'd be great if we can get that. It'd be really, really great. I would love that. Would really, really appreciate that if we did that. Okay, trap trade here maybe. Okay, it's pushing stronger than I wanted to push. It is having a hard time breaking out here, pandas. It's having a really hard time breaking out here. But the 20 EMA AA protecting us right now. Ooh, okay. Typically I'll probably go long here, but I'm gonna, since I'm already in this trade, I'm gonna just let this trade play out. I typically would go long here though. Typically. Seeing that we're off the 20 EMA and just completely riding on it. Just seems bullish. Scary. Whoo. Whoo. My stop loss is really close right now. It's really close. I would love the measure move if we can get it. I would love the measure move and get it. Like, should I even protect these 3 points? Is it that important, pandas? For potential massive gains we can have here.
10,000 tick trap.
It might take me out. All right, I'm out. We're up only 112 though. I know it seems like a lot, like I was up a lot, but before this trade, I mentioned I like got hit a lot here, but oh man, it might be the second entry long. Might came out premature there. All good, pandas. We got our bamboo. We're up 112. Whew. All right, pandas. I mean, hey, we got some bamboo. I can't complain. I'm thinking if I should have managed that differently, but I don't know. I feel like using that pivot was not a bad idea. I at least protected 3 points. And who knows, this could reverse from here. You just never know. There's a huge gap on the 5-minute chart. Huge gap on the 5-minute chart. Like, you can't even see it, but boom. Huge gap on the 5-minute. And this could fill. Like, you don't think it can? It can fill. I just protect those 3 points. It's all good, pandas. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think I handled that well. I managed that well. Just because you don't know what's going to happen from here. I mean, I would have loved if it actually broke out here. But now it's like taking a little too long. And now our trading range is quite large. So this is more like a trading range more than I think this uptrend. So, second entry long will trigger underneath the 20 MA. Who knows though? Who knows? I mean, was the 3 points really worth it? Was the 3 points really worth it? I mean, it could be. Who knows?
10,000 tick trap.
I'm not going long here. We're underneath the 20 MA. We're up 112, pandas. It looked like a lot of work, but we got there. I mean, I was down. Like, I was down before this. Let's just say that. And because of this trade, we ended up getting some. And the thing is, like, I'm not coming out right here, right? Okay, good management, right? Because now I would have got stopped out at break even. I protected 150 bucks, which is nice. Which is what's actually making me positive right now. So that protection right there, using that low, I felt like this pivot low, if it broke, right, the 20 MA really no longer valid as support, and so I figured I get out there. I feel like it could be a reversal, and this is what we're seeing here right now. Good management on that runner, I think. I don't think I could have done any better because there was so much more potential. There's no way I would have just got stopped. I would have just came out right here. Like, there's no reason why I would just come out right here. I would at least look for 10 points. 10 points or get my trailing stop loss hit. And this time the trailing stop loss does get hit. So, all right, pandas, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Talked about this already. Big Mama. I got Big Mama. I already talked about that. But yesterday, pandas, was so hard. I don't know about you guys, but I was struggling all day yesterday. Like, after stream, I should have just I should have just closed my charts, knowing that we would have really, really funky price action after seeing price action like this. I just felt like, all right, this is not good. Saw a huge push up here, and decided to go second entry long. It's second entry long. It fails. I try to scale in, and I actually get taken out with slippage. Super frustrating. Almost basically felt like going on tilt. Then I went short here on the first entry, short here second entry, and then get stopped out on this double position again. So I lost like 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 4 positions here in a row, and I'm just like super tilted, and I just basically had to take some time off. And I just went into this trade, just wanted to win, and I turned the charts off until here. And then finally, I saw a similar setup I saw here, big push up, second entry long, and like same thing here, big push up, second entry long off the 20 MA, and second entry long, higher low. So I leaned into it, and I was able to basically make up all the losses I made on these 2 trades with this one trade. But it was just really frustrating. I basically had a break even day yesterday, but it came at like a lot of struggle. It came with a lot of struggle. Trap does trigger here and does make a scalp. So those are my off-stream trades. Tough day. I mean, yesterday was really tough. I don't know about you guys, but yesterday was very tough, and I'm surprised I didn't go full tilt. That's what I'm surprised about. I'm surprised I didn't go full tilt. I think we may fill the gap here on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart, there's a gap. It may try to fill it. You'd be surprised. These gaps do fill, especially after news. There's just not a lot of structure here to really, you know, really support this. It looked like a breakout, but now because of the price action we see, it doesn't seem like the, you know, breakout is. It doesn't seem like it's no longer a breakout. So we will have to wait, and it might just reverse here. Okay, green is green, right, pandas? Green is green. That's all that matters to me. Green is green. Let me ask how many of you guys had a tough time yesterday. I mean, yesterday was so tough. So tough. Trading range now? Okay. Come back to the trading range. Bottom range back to the top of trading range, perhaps. I like to ask this question on where I feel like if the previous day was very tough, I like to ask this question mainly to make myself feel better, to know that other people are struggling yesterday too, but also for you guys. If you guys can see, like, wondering like, why did I bust my accounts yesterday? You know, what happened yesterday? Why, you know, why was I on tilt? Why was I losing so much? You know, and if you just see that other people, you know, struggled as well, then you can be like, all right, okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not like especially bad at trading. It just was actually a tough day yesterday, which I think it was. I think yesterday was very tricky. High or low setup here. Trading range. I'm gonna sit on my pause here. Okay, the higher lows pushing up now. All right, cool. Not really a setup I like, but it works. Just a deep pullback, huh? Until we keep pushing up. Is that what this is? That's a really deep pullback. Right, it's so deep to, you know, you can't really like account for this in your trading, your swing trading. Very difficult to. See, the thing is, like, even if you didn't blow your accounts or you were green yesterday, like, you could still say, like, man, yesterday I didn't trade too well. You could still say that. I think it's still true. Like, even if you're green, doesn't necessarily mean you traded well. Like, you could have broken a lot of rules. You could have got lucky. Could have been reckless. Could have gone tilt. And you're only green because you traded outside of your plan, and it just happened to work yesterday. And I think, you know, so I'll just say, just because you're green doesn't necessarily mean you traded well. So that's why this poll is asking just how would you rate your trading, not how much money you made, but how would you rate it? Dante, yeah, it's like he was green yesterday, but he fought for everything. It's just every trade was a struggle. Every trade felt so stressful. It was just one of those days. Let me get a trap trade here, top of the blue box again. Do I like the trap trade here? For some reason I do. I really like it. I like it. I'm gonna take it. Don't copy my trades. Trade at your own risk. This blue box also, you gotta recognize this is a blue box trading range, but I just recognize that this trap worked out. Maybe this trap can work out. Risk is quite small as well. And it is going with trend, right? We're in an uptrend, it's going with trend. So the chances are higher that this works out. You know, if this works out, then hopefully this one works out. That's what I'm thinking. Trap trade. It's a little far away from 20 May, which just doesn't make it optimal. Let's go, baby. Whoa! Could have got a little more from that, huh? Maybe I should have gone with the runner. Let's go, baby. We're up 2-8 now. I saw this, right? I wanted some market symmetry. I saw this push down, come back up. I want to see this market symmetry. The reason why I didn't come in with the runner is because this market symmetry, if it keeps playing out, we should come back into the blue box. So I was hesitant to go with the runner, but the runner looks like it will be good right now. Really good now, actually. Darn. Makes me have some FOMO now. Turtle toes. Struggling with his trading right now. Hey, give some words of encouragement to turtle toes. Man, I know the feeling of busting your accounts. I know it all too well. Happens a lot, and yeah, I mean, the best thing you can do, obviously it sucks, but the best thing you can do pragmatically is to take your loss, figure out what you did wrong, and take it as a lesson and keep building up these lessons that you have for yourself and why you busted your accounts. Quite rarely is it that someone busted their accounts because they follow the rules perfectly. Quite rarely do you, would you hear that? I think the more common thing that happens is I busted my accounts because I traded on tilt, revenge traded too large, traded too much, moved my stop loss, risk too much. It's just all of these other things that really oftentimes you bust your accounts. It's just very rare for someone to say I followed all the rules perfectly and I busted my accounts. At the very least, what will happen is that you'll just have an account for a very long time, and you most likely will be break even for a very long time if you just kind of follow the rules as best as possible. And that, yes, that does mean this, pandas. Even if you lose, oftentimes we have the temptation to double our position so we can make up our loss. But that is like the expressway to busting your accounts. If you really just traded the size you're supposed to trade at every trade, even if you lose, it's okay. It's going to take a while, a little bit longer to regain it, but you won't bust your accounts very quickly. The whole thing about PAs, at least if you just began, is you should try to keep your PAs alive as long as possible. That should be your main goal. Keep it alive, especially if you have a lifetime. If you pay the lifetime fee, what's the rush? Take the time, realize that you have a lifetime of trading ahead of you, and it's best to be learning and doing, the right things. Turtle toes, I've been struggling for almost 2 years now. I don't know what I'm doing with this strategy. See, then that's a problem, right? If you don't have a strategy, then you kind of have to get back in the lab and figure out a strategy you want to stick with. Bouncing off the 20 EMA now. Ooh. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know what. I don't know what came over me. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. It is bouncing on the 20 MA, but we see congestion here. I would love to see some clear price action right now. Seems a little bit messy. It does look like an uptrend. What can I say? Okay. It's not a setup really. It's a trap, but not really a trap I like to trade. The risk is quite large as well. 1, 2, 3 points of risk. Don't know. Kind of want to go long, but don't know when, don't know where, don't know how. Jessica Crow says, as someone who has busted more accounts than I would like to admit, what you just said is so accurate. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. If you are new, don't trade the first 30 minutes on a PA account or eval. Okay. Not sure if that's like you're just saying like you should just sit there and like, you know, try to analyze the market, or if you're saying that in that time period it's just not a good time to trade. I don't know. I've never taken that rule, but everyone has something different, huh? Yeah, I think turtle toes, or for anyone who feels like they have a strat that's not working, you have to really be honest with yourself and say, is it not working because you're not following it, or is it not working because the strat is bad, or is it not working because you're not following it? You gotta be really honest with yourself, and you gotta have a lot of self-awareness to say like, yeah, like I'm just not trading this right, or perhaps I don't really fully understand it. That could be another thing. Color versus because it moves. Okay, I see. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always traded within the first 30 minutes. I don't trade within like the market open. I don't do that, but I kind of always traded the 30 minutes. 30 minutes is in a sense like a good time to trade because it's moving. Second entry long. Second entry long?
5-minute trap.
Is it silly not to take it? Barely enough room to the top here. Is it silly not to take the second entry long? Bouncing off. Breaking out, bouncing off here. Maybe I'll take a failed second entry, like a fail second entry long. Sounds wacky, but like you're looking for a failure on the trap. A, B, C triggers traps and that fails. That's what you're looking for here. Because it basically will be a triple test. That's what you want. Fortune favors the brave, pandas. As my hero Matt Damon once said, fortune favors the brave. Woo! Inside bar now. Okay, pops up, shoots up. Is it not the scalp? Is it like an easy scalp I should just taken without thinking, without hesitation? Am I just missing like a really easy trade right now, pandas? Perhaps. Maybe I should take it. Darn. Okay, sitting on my pause here. No rush here, no rush. I don't want to force it. I feel like I would have forced that if I took that trade. I would take a failed trap though, if we do get that. It's a higher probability setup, plus it would be like a triple test off the 20 MA. I could have came with a retracement. You could try to come with a retracement here if you still like this long. It looks bullish. What can I say? It does look bullish. Whew. Okay. I don't know, pandas. I don't know what to do here. I'm just sitting on my paws. It looks sideways, right? What can I say? It does look like a trading range, and if I were to go long here, I'd be trading right in the top of it, and it would be a little difficult just to feel like I can really get away with that. I would feel more comfortable if it does trigger the trap, and that reverses, and it pushes up. I would feel way more comfortable if it did that. Kyle Uber's just saying, just for new traders, it might be best just to sit and watch the market, which I don't disagree with. But I wouldn't go as far as to say you shouldn't trade the first 30 minutes. But I am definitely always down for you sitting down and watching paint dry and just learning the markets by watching it. You gain a lot of knowledge by looking at the markets, a lot more knowledge than you think. It's like intuitive, like it's like subconscious knowledge. Okay, we got the trap. I'm glad I didn't take this trade straight up. Now this is the setup I'm looking for, pandas. The failed trap. Outside bar reversal. I go for 2 contracts. Nah, let's go for 1. Let's go for 1, pandas. I like to go for 2 just because all the other time frames, this looks explosive here. The 5-minute is just so ridiculously far from the 20 MA. It's silly far. It's silly
5-minute
far
trap.
away. Ooh, okay. Glad I didn't trigger that. I'm glad I... Wow, alright. Jeez. Jeez. What? What? What's happening? I think I'm going to come here with a limit order here. If I want to enter. Am I going with 2? Because I like the setup more now? Failed trap still? Oh, ugly signal bar. Ugly signal bar. Skip it. Skip it. Pandas, that's why you gotta be patient. You gotta be really patient because you have no idea what's gonna happen. Gotta be patient. Could be trading range still. Jeez. Jeez. I don't know, pandas. I don't know. I'm sitting on my paws. I don't know what's happening. I'm glad I didn't take this long now, right? Because you didn't scalp out. You couldn't scalp out. That's why I didn't take the long, pandas. So if you didn't take that trade because I told you not to, you owe me 1, 2. You owe me about $150. You can Venmo me. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. The trap fails. Technically, you're still okay in this trade because your stop loss is 1 tick underneath this bar and we didn't actually hit it. You saved by 1 tick. So I take it back, pandas. I prevented you from making money. Wow. Wow. What's going on? What is that? What is this? This perfect trading range. It's insane. Comes back to the top of the trading range. Trading range indicator just beautifully telling us the trading range right here. I made the lines really thin. Wow, comes right back down. It hits the top and now the bottom of the trading range. What is happening, pandas? I'm sitting in my paws. I feel like we're just a complete trading range, complete consolidation. And I do not like trading these. I do not like trading it. So pandas, with that being said, welcome to my channel. I'm Bye Money. Thanks for joining. You are watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified, with the best community on YouTube, verified. And I'm glad that you guys are here. Thanks for joining. Right now, our accounts are up $5,881. We are looking good. We're getting closer and closer to the 7,500 mark. Once we hit the 7,500 mark, we should celebrate. We should do something special. But we are getting closer and closer to there. And thanks for joining. We trade here every single day. The one single instrument, the Emini. I know there's other channels out there that trade the NAS, trade whatever. But this channel is for those who like to trade the Emini. We like to trade the ES here altogether. And we trade it risk-free using Apex. Apex is a prop firm, and if you can pass the eval with Apex, they will fund you money to trade, and that's what we're doing here every single day, trading risk-free using the Apex money. And we currently have a nice profit here on this 300K account. We're up $5,000, and that's verified. You can see in the top left of your screen. I go over all my off-stream trades, I keep all my trade markers on, so you guys can always look back and see everything. But we are up 200 today, and hopefully we get some more bamboo. Thanks for joining. Also, BBM 80 right now, 80% off. Any Apex evaluation for the lifetime of the evaluation. Thanks for joining, guys. All right, top to the bottom, to the top, misses it by 1 tick, pushes down now. What's happening? I have no idea, but I'm just leaving this alone, pandas. You know, it's like a beehive. You just don't mess with it. Don't touch it. Just you can look at it. Just don't mess with it. I'm gonna eat some bamboo treats. 1 second. This is horrible. This is horrible.
5-minute trap.
I don't know. I don't know if you enjoy trading markets like this, but I do not. Yikes. It's turning into a limit order market. I think that's apparent. So technically, you should be trading with limit orders here. Technically, I should be buying near the bottom here. I should be selling near the top here. Technically, I should be doing that. If the market is doing that, I should be doing what the market's doing. Dante asks, can you all see my messages? No. I'm just kidding. Yes, I can see your messages. You got a higher low setup now. Technically, I should be going short right here and just try to ride it down to the bottom of this. Higher low setup though on this trading range. So you got two opposing ideas. It looks like the trading range is prevailing here. Higher low on the trading range. Jeez, pandas. I mean, I'm not touching this. I'm just gonna let this play out. I don't like it. I think it's very confusing, and that's okay, pandas. It's actually really good if you can admit you're confused, because then you know, confused traders do confusing things. Let's just say that. Confused traders do confusing things. All right. Looks like we're going to start pushing up here. I may take the trap trade here if we get one. I doubt the market will give us a trap here, though. If it really wants to push up, oftentimes it leaves us in the dust. And it tells you, if you want to get in, you just got to get in now. But I'll wait for the setup. I mean, technically, we're still in trading range. There's no reason to really try to trade the breakout. Unless you're trying to do a breakout trade, which is where you have to have good risk reward. Iron Crew says, I'm in no rush. I got lifetime PAs. Let's go, baby. You have no stress. No reason to really trade here. Trap trade does trigger. Or the fail second to or the second to short triggers, a trap may trigger here. I'm gonna sit on my pause. It triggers with the outside bar reversal. Do I like that? Jeez. Come with a retracement. Do I like it? I don't like it. Skip it. We're skipping it, pandas. Skip it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm confused. I feel like that's a decent trade, but yeah, it looks like it's gonna work out. Darn. Darn it. I don't know. Donald Smith asks, who causes the confusion? You do. You cause your own confusion. I'm just kidding. Who causes confusion? No one causes it. That's the thing, pandas. No one can actually cause confusion. It's really what happens when the market, right? When all institutions are in the same arena and they all have their own, you know, they have their own strategies. They do their own things. When you put them all in a room together, this is what happens. And sometimes you got so much opposing stuff happening at the institutional level that really it doesn't give any clear direction. Sometimes they make it very obvious what they're trying to do. Trap trade may trigger here, but sitting on my pause here. Just really being patient. I have no incentive to really force anything right now. But man, look at the daily chart. It's absolutely incredible. Jeez, wow. What a move. What a move. Insane. We keep making higher highs, higher lows. The problem is though, 5-minute chart, we're so far away from a 20 MA. It's like, it's actually kind of comical how far we are. And yeah, I don't know if that means that we should keep going long or if we should be hesitant, thinking we might pull back down to it, or maybe just stay sideways for a long time until it catches up. JRS, my 2000 tick chart and 5-minute chart don't look like. The 5-minute should always look the same. The 5-minute looks different. Well, the 5-minute could look different because I only do regular trading hours. But if the 2000 tick chart looks different, you should do reload your historical. I'm reloading mine right now. I've already reloaded it, but I'll do it again. Phoenix says, how many years have I been trading on my journey? Probably right now, however old this channel is, really. How old is this channel? Why am I asking you guys? May 2020, 3 years now. Wow, pandas. 3 years and 2 months I've been on this. 3 years, 2 months, pandas. So if you're not as good as me and you've been trading less than 3 years and 2 months, then it's okay. Hopefully that encourages some of you guys, because some of you guys are wondering why you can't make money after 1 month of trading. You know, yeah. Jeez, 1 month is nothing. You got to really treat it like a master's program. I would say 4 years, like college. Imagine undergrad and how long it took you to really learn something. And if you go master's, about 2 to 4 years. So I would say, you know, if this is the hardest thing to do pretty much in the world, one of the hardest things to do in the world, to make money in the market, then you got to put your time in. You got to put your time in. As how much money have you spent on fees in those 3 years? A lot. A lot. But also made a lot of money. I will tell you this. If I didn't use prop firms, I would be so bankrupt. So incredibly bankrupt. I would be a homeless panda if I was trading with my own money. Iron Cruz says 10,000 hours. Yeah. 10,000 hours, if you believe it or not. It's 8 hours a day, every single day. And for 5 years. Every single trading day. So I asked you guys on the poll, how would you rate your trading yesterday? And 36% of you said 1 to 3, 25% of you said 4 to 6, and 26% of you said 7 to 9, and 12% of you guys said perfect trading. I highly doubt that, unless you mean like perfect trading as in you didn't do anything, or you took one trade and you just happened to be green. I guess you can say that's perfect trading. But if you had a hard time yesterday, just know you're in good company. Darn, yesterday was so tough. And know this, pandas. I came up essentially break even yesterday, but it was just a bad day of trading. I came out break even though. Still, I'm not even saying I lost a lot of money yesterday. I'm just saying yesterday was very, very hard. Ismail says, not taking a trade and not losing money is an automatic 410 for me. 4 out of 10. All right. Today's no better. Yeah. Right now, we've been staring at this for a long time. This is just grinding up very slowly. Still limit order market. Wowzers. Wowzers. Should I just start buying with limit orders, pandas? Should I just start buying with limit orders? Come back down here, I'll buy with a limit order. Come up here, I'll sell with a limit order. It's just it looks like the market is just this. It's doing this, going sideways. Limit order market. Why not jump in on the train with the institutions? What's my risk reward here? I'll do a 1-to-1. 2-point risk, 2-point reward. Simple as that, pandas. It's just one of those days. One-to-one risk reward if I can get it. I mean, it looks like that's what the market's trying to do. Just sell up here, buy down here. So let's see if we can copy. I will probably be nervous the entire trade because I'm just not used to it. No clue what's happening. Second entry long actually triggering here. I'm scared the bulls are going to start getting really confident and I'm going to lose this trade, which could happen. Will the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio not be worth it? What is happening? I can't even get in a trade right now. It's such a limit order market. I cannot even get in a trade. This is ridiculous. Rockruns, how does your ninja let you enter 2 contingent orders at the same time? I didn't do anything special. I think it's just how it is. I don't know. Charles Wilson asks, Panda, is there something called content trading? I have no idea. You tell me. I don't know what that is. Okay, let me get filled here.
10,000 tick trap.
I'm in. A 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio here. And I am scared. Why did I enter? Why did I do this, pandas? What? In what world do I ever do this? Why did I do this? I do not know.
5-minute trap.
But the risk is 1-to-1, so I guess it's not the worst thing to do. If it ends red like this, that's bad news for me. It might just be breaking down now. Who knows? Closing underneath the 20 MA now. Making my trade even less likely to work. I might just come out break even here. Ooh. Get me out break even. I'm out break even. Right? Wasn't that so fun, pandas? Like, that was just really great and professional. I mean, if you want to gain 1 tick in your trading, that's how you do it. 1 tick of profit. I guess maybe it worked out. It might work out here, actually. The main reason I didn't like it is because we closed underneath the 20 MA. I liked it if it bounced off the 20 MA field. It can go beneath it, but I needed to close above it, and it closed solid underneath it, so I just came out break even. I don't like it anymore. Yeah, I mean, $12. Think about $12 multiplied across like 20 accounts. Can you imagine? The $12 multiplied 20 accounts? That's $240, pandas. $240. You know what you can do with $240? You can pay off your Apex fees. That's what you can do with it. At least some of them. Let's go! $240! Ah! Life-changing money. Pandas, this price action is just... I'm glad I got out of that trade now. I'm really glad. And I didn't like the fact that it closed underneath the 20 MA. I felt like my premise was wrong at that point. Was proven to be wrong. Better safe than sorry. Just wow. Wow, though. I mean, what are we really looking at here? It's like the news just sucked out all the volatility in one moment. Oh, actually, what do we have here now? Ride or die. La 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 la. Okay, pandas. Why didn't you guys tell me about this spike in channel? You guys are so rude, keeping that information to yourself. We got a nice ascending triangle here. 10,000 tick chart. It's a little more obvious, really, if you think about it. Look at this. Just look at this. Wowzers. So, let's see what happens. Typically, this is a bearish pattern. But we're clearly above the 20 MA.
$10,000 tick trap.
Mo7 says, all I hear in these situations is Al Brooks' voice saying, add more here, add more there, add more over there. Even here, the institutions are buying. I cannot mimic Al Brooks' voice. It is the most
5-minute trap.
croakiest voice you can possibly imagine. We're bouncing off the bottom of this triangle here. Amazing. Amazing, pandas. Amazing. So amazing. Wow. It's so amazing. I have no idea what to do here. It's just horrendous. I mean, I got no setups. I simply have no setups, pandas. FZen says, Total tells, I know of a streamer that has been through more than 150 accounts. Worst trader ever. I'm just kidding. I think 150 accounts is not even that much, to be honest. Like, if you're using the trade copier, 150 accounts is nothing. Right? It's nothing. I think it's nothing. 150 accounts. If you're using the trade copier. Trade copier, it'll add up very quickly. That's why I recommend only if you are proven to be profitable is when you should start using the trade copier. That's the only time you should use it. And the way you can kind of gauge that for yourself is this. Just buy one. Just buy one account. Pass the account legitimately. Pass the eval. Then start making money on the PA. And once you start making money on the PA, right, and you can get a withdrawal from that account, use that money to purchase more accounts. Only then you should have multiple accounts. If you can't get to that point, pandas, if you can't make money with one account, you cannot make money with 10, 15, 20 accounts. Trust me, you cannot do it. It's just logic. It's the laws of logic. You're trying to fight against the laws of logic and you will lose. By the way, 20% off Replicanto. Use BBM20. Replicanto is a superior trade copier. It's a clear winner for me. Using it just for a couple of days, I already know it is the quality is just better. It's better. It just handles things better in the back end. Fakunda says Al Brooks is a cure to insomnia. 100%. It is. There might be All right, we're pushing up now. I still don't really have a setup here. I still don't have a setup. Price action is pretty terrible right now for what we're trading. But hey, we bounced off perfectly off the bottom of this
5-minute trap.
ascending triangle, ascending wedge. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits right off of it. And the top, also multiple hits. We're getting ready for something big, I think, pandas. And in all honesty, I think we're going to go to the upside. I think we're going to go to the upside, pandas. I think we're going to break to the upside on this one. It is the uncommon thing, but the 10,000 tick chart, we're clearly above the 20 MA. I just feel like we're going to keep going long. Mo7 says, I'm considering using AI voice to mimic his voice and make him say silly. That'd be really funny. I'd watch it. I'd watch it. Vera Ragavan says, can you explain a little bit about the Apex evaluation? Honestly, there's not much to it. You sign up, and if you pass the evaluation, then you get funded. And the evaluation virtually has no rules. The only rules really are you have to really understand the trailing threshold. I would say do not open an Apex eval unless you fully understand the trailing threshold. And secondly, you have to trade 7 days, 7 trading days, and you can and micro trades count for the eval. It's virtually no rules, and so that's why Apex is number one. Apex number one. Apex is seriously the best prop firm. I don't care what Top Step does, unless they can do almost everything Apex does plus more. Apex is the best. I mean, in general, like Top Step, if you're gonna put in the conversation which prop firm is better, like Top Step is not even in the top 5. Not even close. Not even close. Even with all the recent changes, they might have bumped up a few spots, but not even top 5 with all the changes. But Vera, you have to understand the trailing threshold. That is the most important thing. For certain. Certainly the most important thing. Wow. All right. So we got all these little inside bars, all these doji bars. This means more and more means for me, just sit on my paws and stare at this market, do nothing. Very painful. And hey, the good news is, pandas, we may have a big move soon. And like I mentioned, I think it might be to the upside, but we shall see. I saw that heart. Whoever clicked that heart, I saw it. Appreciate it. can we just take a moment to just really appreciate this little heart icon on the bottom right of your chat? I mean, isn't that just such an amazing function that YouTube has added to make your experience just so much better? Like, it's placed perfectly so you cannot see the end of sentences on the chat, and it's placed perfectly so if you try to click it, you can't, it doesn't do anything, so you can actually remove it. It's just an amazing design that they created. I can't believe whoever thought about this, they should be promoted. I'm 100% kidding. This little heart thing is so annoying. I don't know why they added. I don't know who thought that this was a great idea to add this right here. You could have easily added this like in the bottom part where you can see, you know, your emoticons, and you could have added this anywhere, but they put it right in the middle of chat. You can't even finish sentences. You can't even read the end of sentences. Oh, some people stopped seeing it. Can you remove it? Man, I still see it on mine. Hey, thank you for all the hearts, pandas. You guys are amazing. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for all the hearts. You guys are just really, really so supportive. Thank you. I see the hearts. I see it. I see them all. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Amazing. I see him. I got it. Thank you. You guys can stop now. You guys can stop with the hearts. It's just unnecessary. Please. Hey, for some reason, I feel like if I tell you to stop, you guys are gonna do it more. So, I'm just thank you. Really making this stream quality. Pandas, we are like at the tippity top of this ascending wedge. We are at the apex of this wedge, and at the apex, great things happen. Let's see if we break to the upside or downside here. It could be a failed breakdown and then reverse back up. It could be a failed breakout, reverse back down. Whatever it is, most likely I'm just gonna watch it and do nothing.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, breaking to the downside maybe. All right, we may get some action now. This may be it. Too hard to say though. Aaron Core says, can you change the red to something else? Which red? Like all my red? Look at the 10,000 tick chart, man. This is just... It looks like how is it even standing? That's what you're wondering. Like, how is this physically possible? It's defying the laws of physics right now. I don't care which way this moves. I just want it to move.
Five-minute trap. Okay,
Legitimately, nothing's happening. Wow, I'm sorry, pandas. Please excuse the market. Please excuse my friend here. He's just very rude. He's very slow. I'm sorry. What is this? Tomorrow there's news as well. I don't know if it's gonna have as much impact as today, but there is news tomorrow. Core PPI. Core PPI is also important, but because the news today made the market move so much, I don't think the news tomorrow, which is at 8:30, will move the market that much. I could be wrong, but yeah. They're saying this core CPI is 0.2%. That means we're still going up on core CPI. Okay. That means we're raising interest rates, which I don't understand what is making this market go up. We're gonna raise interest rates. It's pretty certain. I think that'd be next week, right? When do we raise interest rates, pandas? Fed funds rate on July 26th, 2 weeks from now. We'll be raising interest rates. Wow, pandas.
5-minute trap.
I'm speechless. I just have no idea. I mean, the market can do whatever it wants, and it really wants to make this really huge wedge here, ascending wedge. It's a big wedgie here, and I honestly don't know what to do until it's resolved. Until it breaks out or breaks down. It needs to do one or the other. GC Burke says, people only get a heart when a channel owner hearts a comment on their video.
10,000 tick trap.
I guess Panda has never hearted one of my comments. Oh, are we breaking to the upside, pandas? We're back at the top of the wedge here. Oh, GC Burke, I would definitely heart your comment. Have you commented before? Maybe you never commented before. Oh, that could be it. All right, let's test it. Let's test it out. I'm going to look for your comments. See if you're here. According to the YouTubies, you have not commented on any of my videos. Warren says, "Where's my heart?" All right, Warren, have you ever commented on any of my videos? According to the YouTubies, you have not commented on any of my videos. Ah, you guys have been exposed. Who feels dumb now? Who feels heartless now, pun intended? Do you have videos? I think like the stream after it gets published. I liked your recent one. I appreciate that. But I can only heart your comment if you put a comment. I can't heart your like. Sorry. I wish I could. I wish I could bust into the YouTube database and put a big heart on your like. But I cannot. Yeah, they don't even comment. Pandas. If you don't have a heart on your chat, that just means that you guys have not commented on any of my videos. Because I definitely would have liked it. I go through all of the comments. Make sure I like all the ones that are just nice and positive. The ones I like. He said, I will give you a heart if you drink some whiskey. I'll give you a heart if you drink some whiskey. How about that? How have the tables turned? If you want this amazing heart icon in your chat, drink some whiskey. I'm just kidding. I don't want to encourage anyone to drink here. I don't know what history you guys have. I don't even know how old you guys are. I know some of you guys are like 15 years old. But one thing you guys can do is scalp that like button. Yes, sir. And again, we got nothing going on here. We tried to break out. We're at how far can we get? At a certain point in time, when you get so close to the edge of the apex, it just ends up maybe turning to a trading range. It doesn't break out or break down, just trading ranges for a long period of time. Wow, pandas, what to do? Facundo says, I love vodka. All right, go ahead. Be my guest. I've never got into the vodka game. I mean, you can say I'm ignorant, but all vodka tastes the same to me. I cannot tell the difference. Grey Goose, doesn't matter. Whatever you give me, they all taste the same. What is going on? Are we breaking down, pandas? Have we decided on the direction here? For goodness, I cannot believe Mr. Pushup just says it's potato water. Yeah, I mean, if you just put a bunch of potato in water and drink that, isn't that essentially vodka? That murky water that's created when you put potatoes in it. Facundo says, I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I mean, if you put like the best vodka in a nice pina colada, I mean, can you really tell the difference?
10,000 tick trap.
Stephen Wayner says, worms have 5 hearts called aortic arches. But you know what they don't have? They don't have this amazing heart in chat. So one thing they do not have that we have. What is going on? Pandas, like, can the market make it any more obvious that it's wedging here? Like, it's just it's just like pure wedge. It's the biggest wedgie I've seen in a long time. Beer with a little bourbon is best. Huh. Facundo says, that's it. I'm contacting YouTube algo to drop you to 400th place. Educate me, please. What's some good vodkas you'd recommend? Is it the more expensive, the better? Is that it? Do you just take straight shots of it? Or do you sip on it like whiskey? Like, I like whiskey because you sip on it. I never, like, sipped on vodka. I don't know if that's what you do. I know there are like vodka sommeliers, so I know there's a difference. I just can't tell. It's like pho. For those who like have ever had pho before, it's like a Vietnamese beef soup. If you like haven't had it like often, when you taste it, or any of them, it all tastes the same to you. But it's once you've like eaten it hundreds of times, you realize, oh yeah, there are big differences. And then you start to see like, oh, this one's actually really good. This one's actually not that good. What chart is that? See, I can't even read this. I can't even read your sentence. What chart is that? Tick, minute. Top right of your screen, you can see what time frame I'm using. Mr. Pushup says, pho is greater than ramen. Alright, to each his own. I think it depends. Ramen is like for certain occasions. Pho is for, like, pho is good when you like want something to hit your soul. Ramen is good if you want something to hit your taste buds. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that pho is tasteless, but it's just different. I think ramen is very rich. It's like a very rich soup. A lot of oil, a lot of fat. Pho, not as much. Pho is just like a deeper, brothy flavor. And oh man, I'm getting hungry. What's going on, pandas? Talking about all this food. Shin ramen is for the drunk days. Pho with sriracha on a rainy day. Yes, sir. When it rains, definitely. Pho is the food of choice. I think we're getting close, pandas. Like, I want to stay on the stream until this resolves. And I think we're getting close, pandas. I mean, we gotta be getting close. Like we have about 2 more points, just 2 points of range at the end of this wedge. But like I mentioned, if the wedge is too kind of over traded, it ends up turning to a trading range often. Like you think it'll be like a huge breakout, but the bigger breakouts happen like maybe at the 80% mark of it. But when it's like near like the very edge, sometimes it just turns to a big trading range. HF asks, if I blow up my evaluation account early in the month, would it make sense to just open a new account with 80% rather than... It makes sense depending on the account. I believe at a certain point, it gets more expensive to do that than just resetting. So depends on what account you use. If you use a 50K account, it's better just to get 80% off every time because it's like 30 bucks versus like $80 to reset. Pyre says, Panda's Apex trading haram? I'm a religious guy. You tell me. Is Apex haram? I don't know. I don't think it's haram. GC Burke says, Deep Eddy is named after a swimming area in Austin. Very random, very nice. All right, we got a second entry long here. Am I taking it? No way am I taking this. No way. No way, Jose. I cannot take this trade, pandas.
Five-minute trap.
Wow. Nasty price action, though. I mean, what can I say? Hey, but pandas, isn't it nice to be able to do this with the community? Imagine staring at this by yourself with nothing else. But now you have a great community, be able to watch this all together while the market does absolutely nothing. At least we're together, pandas. At least we have the greatest community on YouTube verified. Wow, alright. I mean, I get it. I get it, market. You want to keep us waiting. You don't want to show your cards. I get it. I really get it. Jeez, this wedge. I mean, can it be any more obvious that the market's trying to wedge? Like, it's actually kind of rare that this happens so perfectly like this. It's a little scary. Alright, pandas, I'm trading the 5-minute chart. Any side we break this inside bar. Alright, I'm in. Oh gosh. Retracement. Inside bar. I can't do it. I hate losing money. I truly hate losing money. I can't just do a random trade like that. But kind of makes sense to take the direction of that inside bar. I just don't know. What you should be waiting for is actual breakout first and trading off of
10,000 tick trap.
That's a higher probability trade. But oftentimes you don't get as good of a price. Alright, breaking to the upside. I'm glad I didn't go short there on the 5-minute chart. Wowzers. 50-50, pandas. It's 50-50. All right, put your bets in. Put your bets in, pandas. Which way do you think it's gonna break out? To the upside or to the downside? Put your bets in. Put your bets in. Okay, pushing down now. I actually like that a lot. Makes a double top here. Push it down again. I guess if I had to choose a direction, I'll go short at this point. It's really tough to say though. Could be a failed breakdown too. Shoot right back up. You gotta understand every setup can fail. There's a failed version of every setup. You gotta understand that. That just means that every trade is a probability, not a certainty. Okay, I think we're bringing it to the downside, are we? I mean, it looks like it. Can you imagine 10,000 tick chart? We haven't touched the 20 EMA since yesterday. Look at this. Gets close but never actually touches it. We might actually touch it now, finally. It's been a very long time. It's very overdue. Jaden says this is giving me chest and brain pains. Brain pains. Wowzers. Very cool. This is very cool.
$10,000 tick trap.
All right, pandas. What an amazing breakdown. We finally touched the 20 EMA on the 10,000 tick. Okay. Maybe bottom trading range. I got nothing here, pandas. I still have nothing. Okay, I tried my best. I tried my best to look at this market. I tried my best to trade it.
Trap.
I legitimately had no setups after basically this trade here. And yeah, it just went completely sideways. Just went right into a limit order market. And I just could not find a setup. So hopefully maybe the second half of the day might be better, but we shall see. I think the most important thing today is really don't force anything. You don't have to take a trade. If you don't think the setups are there, you don't have to take a trade. You can walk away with one single scalp and be happy. And I think, if anything, that might be the lesson for today. So, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. And 9:15 for the mainstream, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. Remember, there is news tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., so please be aware. It could move the markets. So just it's high impact news. It's considered to be high impact. So it could potentially move the markets. I'm not saying it's a make or break type news event, but maybe. I just want you to be aware just in case.
10,000 tick trap.
With that being said, pandas, it's been great trading with the best community on YouTube verified. I'll see you guys then. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
5-minute trap.